Darlacansell, real estate agent with Real Broker in South Louisiana. Hoping you are having a great day so far. I get asked all the time this question: how's real estate? You know, that's so subjective, and every person will give you a different answer. I have always been the kind of person that just believes in there's always something positive. Always. There's always something that can be positive in any situation. For me, because I was in a position just 5 short years ago that I didn't enjoy and got into real estate full force 5 years ago, I just am so thankful every day to have this opportunity to help people when they're ready to buy or sell. To me, it is it's just something I don't take lightly. It's something I take very, very, very seriously. I love everything real estate. And what I say to people is this: it is a great time to be a buyer or a seller if you need or want to, right? If you don't need to sell or you don't need to buy, then it may not be the best time for you. But if you need to buy or sell for whatever reason, then it's a great time to be involved in real estate. There are always going to be buyers. There are always going to be sellers. There is always going to be people out there griping and complaining and moaning and groaning. And listen, I guess for some people it's just easier to live that way. I have never lived that way, and I never will. I could be a buggy pusher at Walmart, and I would be happy doing it, because that's just the person that I am. And I believe that we are here on this earth for a reason, and we are meant to do extraordinary things, not to just settle and be average and ordinary and gripe and bitch and moan and complain about what's going on in the world. Listen, there's always going to be a reason to gripe and bitch and moan and complain, but there's always going to be a reason to be grateful and thankful for the things that we have. So if you are thinking about selling, I would say to you, you have to be all in. You have to be ready, because it's not easy. You have to have a plan of where you're going to go. And then you have to have a realtor on your side. If you don't like dealing with negotiations and all the legality sides of it, if you don't like that, then you probably need a realtor on your side to help guide you, lead you, tell you what things they believe that you should do so that your house hits the market, ready to sell at the highest amount possible in the shortest amount of time. If you are a buyer and you have no idea how the process works, you don't like negotiating, you don't like scheduling inspections, you don't like dealing with all of the paperwork and the legalities, as a buyer, I would say that it's a great time to be a buyer if you have a realtor on your side who knows what they're doing. And what I mean by that is someone who closes lots and lots and lots of deals. Not someone that looks busy, but someone that really is busy. There's a difference. There's plenty of realtors out there who do this as a part-time job, or who are out there moaning and groaning and bitching and complaining about all the things out there that are going wrong. Listen, I believe we get what we put out into the world. So I believe that if we are part of a community and we don't like things that are going on in that community, instead of bitching and moaning and groaning and complaining, we should get out there and figure out how can we make a change for the better, right? And I used to tell my boys all the time, they weren't really big gripers, but when they would complain or gripe about something, I'd say, listen, unless you are willing to be part of the solution, then you don't have the right to gripe about it. So unless you can come up with a way to help the people, whoever you're griping about, come up with a better way and a better plan, then stop the moaning. That's just my philosophy. So what real estate has allowed me to do, thankfully, has really get involved in my community more than I ever have been able to before, because my schedule is very flexible. So for example, we have a great little museum in downtown Iota. Now remember, Iota's little. It's a population of approximately 1,200 people. I live on the outskirts of Iota, born and raised in Iota, graduated from high school in Iota, love my community. If I didn't, I'd be helping to figure out a reason why I don't, and I'd be helping to solve the problem. So anyway, La Musée is our local little museum in downtown Iota. If you've never visited it, I would welcome you to come and visit it. Go to their Facebook page, La Musée. It's Lemusee in Iota. I don't know what year it was built, but it's a great little building that back in the day, a long time ago, was a pharmacy. And they actually have saved lots of things that they found in the attic of the pharmacy, little glass bottles that prescriptions used to be in. But anyway, today is their grand reopening. It's had a little facelift, but what I love about it is Josh Dupree, who owns the building, has kept lots of the same character to the building, so it still looks like the old original building with a few upgrades, but it looks like it belongs. He has great taste. He's amazing. So anyway, their grand opening is this morning. It starts at 8 a.m. I'm on my way there. I'm hoping that we have lots of community people there to visit with. But that's just the reason, one of the reasons, there's so many reasons, that I love being in real estate, because I get to decide what goes on my calendar. I get to decide what's important to me. So listen, today, for example, I could have said, I have all these other things to do, I'm not going to make it. Listen, I have showings today, I have a listing appointment today, and I'm going to make it a point to be part of my community because it's important to me. And I believe that the more we can give back to our local communities, the more it's going to come back to us. So for real estate, for me personally, it's an amazing time to be in real estate, because every single time I have the opportunity to visit with a new person, to me that is a win. That is a great day. I love doing it. I love my community. And so I challenge you, if you're a realtor and you're not having a great time in real estate, you're just not enjoying it, think about how you can get more involved in the community that you live in and be a positive presence. And how can you help? Because the more you're helping, the more you're able to help people without expecting anything in return, the more it's just going to come back to you. That's just what happens. So the more you're kind, the more you're helpful, the more you're willing to give and support the schools in your community. I was a former educator, so schools will always have a special part in my heart. So I give back to them as much as possible. It will come back. It just always will. Do good for people. So how's the real estate market going? For me, it's amazing. I've been working with lots of great buyers, lots of great sellers. There's always somebody working on their current to-do list for something that's going to hit the market. I love seeing people's transformations, because what I find is sellers always exceed my expectations. So I may say, look, I recommend you do this, this, and this, but they end up doing this, this, and this, plus this more. And when I see it in pictures, it's always just a happy day. It's a great thing, and it makes the sellers feel good about knowing that when it hits the market, it's going to look amazing. So that's always a great thing too. So if you don't have anything to do today, and you are in the Iota area or want to come visit our great little town, I would encourage you to come out and visit La Musée. The grand openings today, it started at 8 a.m. We'll have all kinds of refreshments. You'll get a tour of the little museum downtown. It's a great day to get out. It's actually, it's not raining, so I opened up my windows and airing out the house because there's a cool front today. So y'all enjoy your Saturday. Have a great weekend. Remember, in real estate, there are no stupid questions. 99% of the things I tell you in my videos, I have no idea about before I got into real estate. There are no stupid questions. So ask your questions. Text me, call me, message me, whatever. Y'all have a great weekend. Take care. And if there's anything I can do, I'd love to have a conversation with you. Y'all have a great day.